What's up, old gang? It's your boy King. Go ahead, man. I ain't gonna do all that too much hype shit this video, but I'm still dropping bangers for you when I got a cold or not. I know y'all can kind of hear it in my voice that I'm sick. Okay, I'm ugly as hell when the trend that low like this, bro. So, I'm gonna drop another video, but I didn't like that video too much, so I ain't gonna drop that video, bro. The fuck, my hair look ugly as hell, bro. Yeah, I'm having a bad hair day today, bro. I see. But, this is another, like, before I start talking, bro, shout out to y'all niggas, bro. That Luka Doncic video, I think, I hope I said his name right. The Luka Doncic, let me say Luka Doncic. The Luka Doncic video I dropped, video doing decent. If you ain't watch it, go watch it. It's the video I posted right before this. When that video doing decent on Phone on Great, man. Again, it's your boy King Up. Oh, that posted it to the outro, but y'all know it's King Up, man. So this video, it's about 2018 mock draft, bro. I'm fucking with it if they get Michael Porter Jr. go to the Bulls. They know how I'm coming, man. I'm finna get Michael Porter Jr. jersey already, man. Let's get things started, bro. Let's get it.
The 2018 NBA draft is shaping up to be a very good NBA draft. And with the recent NBA draft lottery, the order is now locked in. So today, we're going to be doing the 2018 NBA mock draft post-NBA draft lottery. So if you guys like my content, make sure you like and subscribe. Let's try to get 4,000 likes on today's video. So smash that like button. And real quick, we got a message from our sponsor, Hardwood Amino. Amino is a mobile network of communities for almost any interest in the world. They have over 1 million Minos. And for you guys, they've got Hardwood Amino, which is basketball, everything. They've got high school, they've got college, and obviously, they've got the NBA. This app, it's got quizzes, it's got polls, it's got public chat rooms, it's got posts. We've talked about this app. It's pretty great. You can even see a tab at the bottom of the screen where you can see what other members of the app are doing in that moment. So if there's a bunch of people in chat rooms, you can hop in there. And recently, I saw a pretty interesting post, and that's who's better right now. Is it Devin Booker or Donovan Mitchell? I think I'm leaning more towards Donovan Mitchell because of his impact on both sides of the ball. You guys tell me what you think about that. And if you guys want to get this app, it's going to be at the top of the description. So make sure you download the app.
That was cool, bro. I ain't never thought of it like that. Donovan Mitchell or Devin Booker? I don't know. Hey, let me know in the comment section what y'all think about it. That's decent, bro.
Follow me at Jim Arrange, and let's hop into it. Okay, guys, let's get started with the number 1 overall pick. We've got the Phoenix Suns, and I'm going to have them taking DeAndre Ayton. Now, this one, it gets kind of complex. Now, I talked about it on my second channel, how I thought it was clear-cut they were taking Ayton, and then this whole thing happened where their Twitter changed, and there was a little accent over the S. Obviously, Doncic has accents in his last name, but people tell me in the comments that also, the coach that they just brought in also has accents in his last name, so that could just be that. I still think that's slightly suspicious, but at the end of the day, I think there's no way the Suns don't go with DeAndre Ayton, pair him up with Devin Booker, pair him up with DeAndre Ayton. Obviously, they could also use another ball handler and take on Luka Doncic, but, I mean, DeAndre Ayton's an absolute beast. He's going to kill in the combine. He's going to do his thing. There's no reason for him not to take him. He's going number 1 to the Phoenix Suns. Next, we've got the second pick in the NBA draft, and that's going to be the Sacramento Kings, and I got them taking Luka Doncic. Now, in my last video, I did a whole video about their scenario, and at the end of the day, I got them taking Luka Doncic. Now, on paper, Marvin Bagley does look like a better fit, but, I mean, Luka Doncic, there's no way they pass up on this guy. All the hype around this kid. I mean, he's been dominating European basketball. He's been dominating the second-best basketball league in the world as a teenager, dominating like we've never seen before at that kind of age. He's a guy that's 6'8", 6'7". He can take the ball up. He is a point forward. He's probably the best playmaker in this draft. And, you know, obviously, they got a point guard in De'Aaron Fox. That's a point guard of their future as of this point. But at the end of the day, you know, he plays the small forward position in Europe. He can play the small forward position ahead of Justin Jackson for the Kings. Obviously, Marvin Bagley, he definitely would fit a hole in there, but Luka Doncic, I got him going to the Kings. Now, all this nonsense about Luka Doncic not going to the NBA, quit it with that. There's no way he passes up on that NBA money. Obviously, he's 18 years old. This is a big decision in his life. He's coming to the NBA. He's coming to America. Nothing's set in stone, but let's be real. I got him going number 2 for the Kings. Next, we've got the third pick. That's going to be the Atlanta Hawks, and I got them taking Marvin Bagley. Now, this is definitely a best player available type selection. They've got John Collins at that position. But let's be real, you know, Marvin Bagley, he can play the center position. John Collins, he can probably play the center position. In modern NBA, it's not necessarily set in stone that you need to have a center, you need to have a power forward. We saw these teams going small ball. Marvin Bagley can definitely stretch the floor. I think it's a perfect scenario for the Atlanta Hawks. It definitely gets interesting now that we're seeing Dennis Schroeder request a trade. Maybe we see something crazy happen in the draft with the Atlanta Hawks, but as of right now, I got them taking Marvin Bagley with that third pick. Next, we got the 4th pick in the draft, and that's going to be the Memphis Grizzlies, and I got them taking Michael Porter Jr. Now, it's pretty obvious the Grizzlies don't have too much intentions of going into tank full rebuild mode. They're still keeping Mike Conley. They're still keeping Marc Gasol. It doesn't look like they're going to blow up the roster. And Michael Porter Jr., he might be the best guy to fit in there. He says his back is 1,000%. He says he's never felt better. I don't know how true that is. Obviously, if he didn't miss his freshman year, he would have probably easily been a top 3 pick. I really like this selection for the Memphis Grizzlies. He's a guy that if these injuries are in the past, he's definitely going to be a solid player in the NBA. He fits in nice. They definitely have a hole in that small forward position. Tyreek Evans, he's probably out the door. Chandler Parsons, he's obviously trash at this point in his career. I got them taking Michael Porter. This pick was definitely pretty hard to decide, so you guys tell me what you think about that one. And now we're on to the 5th pick. Next, we've got the 5th pick in the draft, and that's going to be the Dallas Mavericks, and I'm going to have them take Jaren Jackson out of Michigan State. Now, Jaren Jackson, he was one of the best defenders in college basketball. The guy's extremely long. He can rebound. He was on one of the best rebounding teams in college basketball, and he can also split the floor. I mean, he shot over 40% from 3 on a consistent basis. I really like this player. The Dallas Mavericks, I think it's a nice pick for them. Obviously, they found a player of their future, or at least a guy they want to build around in Dennis Smith Jr. This guy, he's what you want. He can shoot the basketball. He can play defense. You add that in with Dennis Smith Jr. You add that in with Harrison Barnes. Obviously, Dirk Nowitzki. This is definitely a hole. Dirk Nowitzki's career is coming to an end, and there's no better player to learn under. Not that, he could take too many skills from Dirk Nowitzki, but it'll definitely be interesting. So Jaren Jackson, I like this player a lot. I like the selection for the Dallas Mavericks, and that's where I got him going. Next, we got the number 6 pick in the draft, and that's going to be the Orlando Magic, and I got them taking Mohamed Bamba, or Mo Bamba, out of Texas. The man is a freak. I mean, the man's 6'11". He's got like a crazy 7'9" wingspan. I mean, that would be one of the longest wingspans in the NBA. The guy is definitely a freak of nature. I mean, you can see this picture of him standing by Kevin Garnett. That man's arms are absolutely crazy. At Texas, he averaged 3.7 blocks, so he was definitely a top-tier rim protector in all of college basketball, and that's what you would expect going into the NBA. He definitely has the potential to be a Rudy Gobert-esque player. Now, there definitely are some questions about his assertiveness on the offensive side of the basketball. The man only got 12.9 points per game. He shot 54% from the field. He showed a little bit of ability to spread the basketball court. It wasn't that consistent, but we need to see more aggressiveness out of Mo Bamba on the offensive side of the basketball for him to really be a transformative type player. Now, as far as the Orlando Magic, that's where this pick gets kind of interesting, and that's what made this kind of hard. You've got Aaron Gordon. He's a restricted free agent, so we don't even know he's going to be on a team next season. They obviously have their last year's first-round pick in Jonathan Isaac, so I really don't know where they're going to go with this pick. I ended up deciding on Mo Bamba. He's just got a crazy ceiling, but they could go Trae Young. They could go Mikal Bridges. They could go Kevin Knox, Wendell Carter. Right. This one is definitely a wild card in my opinion, but I decided to go with Mo Bamba. Next, we've got the number 7 pick in the Chicago Bulls, and I got them taking Wendell Carter Jr. out of Duke. Now, this one's definitely pretty interesting. It's already come out that Wendell Carter is on the Bulls' radar, and it's definitely a weird fit in my opinion, but I think it could work. Wendell Carter, he's 6'10". He can play the power forward or the center position. I've talked about those Marvin Bagley. They're both kind of power forwards or centers. They played that zone defense over at Duke, so their position wasn't very apparent. Wendell Carter at 6'10", he was a much better defender than Marvin Bagley. He obviously wasn't the number 1 option like Marvin Bagley, but the man, he got 13.5 points on absolutely insane efficiency, getting 56% from the field and shooting 41% from 3. Now, he wasn't taking a crazy amount of games, so I don't expect him to be some crazy stretch 4. He shot right around 1 a game, but he shot him at a very good percentage. He got 9.1 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks. He definitely had a really good college career. He's one of those very versatile power forwards. As far as his fit with Lauri Markkanen, I think that would definitely be interesting. And at the end of the day, with Michael Porter not available, I think that's definitely who the Bulls would love to get. But with him unavailable, I don't see them going with Mikal Bridges, so I'm going to have Wendell Carter go to the Bulls. Next, we've got the number 8 pick, and that's going to be the Cleveland Cavaliers, and I'm going to have them take Trae Young. Now, this one, it's risky. I definitely have some concerns for Trae Young, but, with LeBron's future, it's really questionable whether he'll be on the team next season. I say they go risky. Trae Young, he's definitely got a crazy amount of potential. I mean, he dominated high school basketball. He definitely scored a lot of points in college basketball towards the end of the season. It definitely wasn't dominance, but at the beginning of the season, no one could stop him. I mean, he was going crazy. He had 22 assists in a game. He was having multiple 40-point games. But once there was more of a defense focus at the end of the season, he definitely started to get clamped a good bit. He ended up finishing the season with 27 points per game, which is absolutely crazy in college basketball. 8.7 assists, 42% from the field, and 36% from 3. So no crazy efficiencies, but the man can definitely score the basketball. But he's also bring in right around 6'2", so he's definitely not big. He's definitely not going to be good for you on the defense side of the basketball. So unless he's really, a Steph Curry-esque player with his scoring ability, there definitely are some concerns for Trae Young. But I'm going to say the Cleveland Cavaliers get risky and they go
Little
Trae Young.
Mexican
You
nigga.
guys tell me what you think about that pick.
This nigga,
On
nigga
next.
Mexican.
Next, we got the number 9 pick, and that's going to be the New York Knicks, and I got them taking Mikal Bridges out of Villanova. And I'm going to say it again. I am very, very confident in this guy. I think he would be really close to a top 5 pick if he wasn't a redshirt junior, obviously making them the age of a senior in college. But the man, he's got an absolutely insane amount of potential. He got you 17.7
you know
points
what?
per game.
Fuck this nigga, man. Okay, I know I said I got the flu, but that don't stop me from being Kingo, man. Man, fuck this nigga. He talking about Michael Porter Jr. not gonna go to the Bulls. Man, I don't even want to watch the video no more. I watched up to what I want to watch, man. Leave a like, make some 5-6 fake accounts, then subscribe on all of them, bro. Leave a like, share this video, share my channel to everybody you know. That's including your mother, your father, your grandma, your grandpa, your auntie, your uncle, your motherfucking niece, nephews, brothers, sisters, everybody, man. It's your boy Kingo, and I'm out. Cuz on folk. I ain't gonna say that.